I was laying in bed this morning. Here we go with all the thoughts. So for it not to take the control of me, I must be in control of the world. I said, well, I'm going to go talk about it in the video. So I have my laptop here and the TV here. So I'm supposed to be looking at the laptop when I'm talking to you, but it's kind of difficult because I got the laptop hooked up to the TV because the TV screen is bigger. So just listen. So this goes to show you what I have learned late in life, that men play a lot of games on women, especially the ones with low self-worth, low self-esteem, and no self-respect. Okay. Here's the scenario which is true. A side chick hit up the wife in her Facebook inbox stating that her husband is going got a baby on the way. Okay. The wife says, I don't know why he would get your ass pregnant when he can't afford to take care the two children that he has. Now, remind you, the wife is aware of the husband's finances because she's married to him. But the side chick really don't know nothing about this man that she's sleeping with. Okay. She had the nerve to say, he's going to take care of my baby. Okay. The wife like, okay, how? He's bringing in no more than $500 a month, which means he can't afford his wife rent, help pay rent. He can't afford to help pay for any bills that the wife may be incurring. He can't even afford to buy clothes for both of his children out of the one check because each check is only worth $200 and something dollars. But she had the nerve to say he is going to provide for her child. But when the wife takes the husband to court for child support, she literally had to drop the case because she was told that the husband is living below the poverty level and that the state must make sure that the non-custodian parent is able to provide for himself. Now, the child that this husband and wife share, he has not provided any financial support to this child. So how can the side chick say he is going to take care of her child financially? The other thing she said, well, I just want you to know we're still together. Okay, one thing I've learned, just because a man is fucking you don't mean y'all together. Because right after he fucks you, he go home with guilt and make love to his wife. So how are you together? You still together with a married man who has not divorced his wife to be with you in the right way. This is what we get when we do not love ourselves, when we don't respect ourselves, and we give our bodies to these undeserving men. He played her. He turned around and played the wife. This same side chick tells the wife that the marriage is fake. Really. So her lover doesn't want to divorce his wife to marry her, and he tells her that the marriage is fake, and guess what? She believes it. So who is this man playing a number on? The wife done left. The wife filed for divorce. He wasn't asking for no alimony, no child support, no nothing. And she was giving him a free, clean slate to go on with his life. She gave him, she didn't want nothing because she does not need his money because she has her own. She was capable of providing for their child without his financial help. Only thing she wanted from the man is to be actively involved in the child's life, but she refused to do that due to guilt. But anyway, she said they were together, but yeah, after he would fuck her, he would go make love to his wife. How are y'all together? These are things that we women put up with. Once again, when we don't love ourselves, when we don't know, when we don't value ourselves, when we don't have no self-respect. This man, a cheating man, is a man who lies to get what he wants. And when you don't love yourself, you are blind to all of that. You will ignore all the red flags. You will disrespect another woman because you're not loving yourself. And when you don't love yourself, that means you're looking for love from the opposite sex. And you're not going to get that because you teach a man how to treat you. She said he was going to take care of her baby. She said the marriage was fake and they were still together. And she ended up with the married man by default because the wife left him. And when the wife left him, he took the easy way out. Well, I'm not going to fight. So what this man does is run to the woman that he can lie to, manipulate, and use, and keep having her to believe one thing. That's when it's a whole different ball game. And I don't understand why this woman doesn't see that your lover still holds a torch for his wife. Because if he didn't have any feelings towards her, not an ounce, and he respected you, he would have divorced her, filed for divorce, waited for the divorce, then pursued you. He pursued you while he was still married to her, leading you believe that you're the one, and you think you're the one. But yet he was really trying to reconcile with his wife. But the wife said she wasn't dealing with that bullshit because she woke up and she began loving herself and she began valuing her self-worth, telling herself she deserved better. She don't deserve this bullshit. And then she had to figure out why did she settle for someone less deserving of her love in the first place. But it all boils down again to self-love, self-respect, and self-worth. But I just had to share that story, and it's a true story. And it's what I think is the wife left him in 2014, January 2014. The mistress was still, this is when the mistress was like, what, maybe 4 months pregnant? This man really wanted his wife, but he was a coward. He didn't know how to handle it. He didn't know what to do. And the wife left him. Now, let's go back. Let's say this. What if the wife hadn't left him? What if the wife stayed and fought for her marriage? Where would that baby and that side chick be at? But the wife said, I refuse to be with a man who can't keep his dick in his pants. I refuse to be with a man who's not a leader. I refuse to be with a man that won't even protect his own child. So men play games on women when they know that they got low self-esteem, no self-worth, and a lack of self-respect. Getting involved with a married man is something you should never do. Because at the end of the day, you don't get nothing. And even if he be with you, he's going to cheat on you. And it's going to be lie after lie after lie after lie. And he's not going to do much for you. You know why he's not going to do much for you? Because he didn't have to do much to get you. He's not going to... And why... And this is one thing I have always looked at. Why would I choose to be with a married man? Right? First of all, if he cheat on his wife to be with me, that means he's capable of cheating on me. If he doesn't divorce his wife to marry me, then I know that I'm not wifey material to him. He don't see me as a wifey material. And why should a married man pay my bills when he got a wife that he's not doing it for either? And I would never want a married man to I ask him to do something for me, he go, you're not my wife. I would never want to hear those words. So does it pay to sleep with a married man? No. Are there any benefits in it? 9 times out of 10 the answer is no. Because if you end up married to him, you're probably going to become the wife he cheated on. And you're going to want to, if you end up with him, even though he doesn't marry you, you're going to become the woman that's going to be obsessed with the woman that he's still married to. Your self-esteem is just going to drop lower than what it already is. Your self-respect going to drop low. And you're going to be doing you're going to go beyond the call of duty trying to prove that you're better than this wife that he refuses to divorce. So why put yourself in that situation in the first place? Gotta go, gotta go.